Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, Waddy. I am still feeding cows. I'm still feeding the cows that we were started in the end of the last video. Obviously my harvester is still doing the sunflowers, but yeah, we need to feed the cows. I had no idea they'd completely scoffed all their TMR and were not producing anything, so mixing TMR. Now they're fairly full now. I've delivered a few loads in between the episodes, recording the episodes, so that's quite good, quite useful. Like I say, we are moving. Getting the cows fed. I think the pigs are okay with pig food, but again, we'll double check. If they do need pig food, I'll have to go and buy some. Because that's not something I typically keep handy. Like I say, the sunflowers that we're harvesting right now, I'm just going to go and sell those in a once we're done. I will check on the harvester at some point. Make sure the yield is okay. It did seem to be picking up very slowly, the harvester. So yeah, pigs. Yeah, pigs could do with some food. Sheep could do with some food too. Right. We will go feed the sheep. That also serves a double purpose, because then I can check on those bale storages as well as I'm heading that way, and then I can check to see if I've been absolutely screwed over by Giant on their last game patch. I don't know when the hotfix is coming out. I don't know who's in. I mean, Stevie's been telling me that he's waiting to dropping his maps and map updates because he's waiting for the hotfix. I don't know whether he's been told or has insider info that there's a hotfix coming. I've not heard anything. I know Giants. I've heard that Giants are looking into some issues that have arisen since the last update for the game. But I've not seen anything from anybody official in a Giant's capacity that says there's an update coming. I'm just going to have a drink as well. Got to stay hydrated whilst we're streaming. And I'm enjoying some of my lovely Blue Raz Optimize streaming fuel thing that my friend has put me in touch with and has got me into. I'm not going to say the name of the brand at the minute because I don't want to give them too much of a shout out and a plug, because I think they're being a bit scumbaggy towards my friend, but hey ho, you know. It's a shame, really. Oh, yes. Okay, so I haven't played this. I clearly have not played on this map since the update, and because I've updated the mod before I've started playing, my bales are safe. My bales are safe and secure. That's good. I was a little bit worried, because certainly in the multiplayer server, my Maypole multiplayer map, I lost like 196 bales of silage because of the update. and I lost about 90, I think it was something like 98 bales of hay as well. And I don't know how many bales of straw I lost, but the straw was the big thing I needed for the cows and the pigs bedding, because I've really struggled to get straw obtained on that map. Because I just haven't, you know, we're only in the first year still on that map, and I haven't grown the right crops in the first year. Wasn't thinking about doing animals that obviously that fast, so I didn't plant all the wheats, the barleys, oats and everything to get all the straw. And then what I have grown and harvested I've already used. So yeah, gotta fix that one at some point. It's actually kind of put me off a little bit playing on the multiplayer server, and I don't know if Mr. Helgi's in a similar vein, but at the minute, for whatever reason, I don't think either of us are that multiplayer farm sim minded at the minute. I know he's not played a lot, and because he's not played a lot, I've not fancied playing a lot, because obviously if I'm playing by myself, I'm better off doing one of my regular series, you know, one of my Let's Plays, and gaining the content. That's the only reason why I tend not to play multiplayer by myself on the my multiplayer server solo, is because, you know, it's not like I'm producing a great deal of content from the server unless I'm streaming. So again, it comes down to being in a position. Is I don't think my camera's tracking me, is it? It's not doing the whole face tracking thing. Let me just move that a bit then, because I seem to be sat off to the side. I'm still trying to work out the best way to record, to capture the camera, actually. Like I say, at the minute I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast to put a few of the little effects and stuff on the camera. Add some like After Effects to make the camera look a little bit better. Even though it's a 4K camera, it doesn't really need to look much better. But still, it's nice to have a few extra features on there. Some of those I can do in Elgato's camera hub natively. I just need to sort out, because as you saw at the start of the stream, it does get a little bit glitchy magoo, especially if you're trying to add effects with camera hub and then also trying to add effects with NVIDIA Broadcast. Tends to eat up all the resources that my PC does not have a lot of these days. It's not running brilliantly, I have to admit. I'd love to get a new one this year, but finances what they are, that's going to be incredibly difficult. Right, let's go to the store and we can get some piggy food for the pigs. We'll also check on the combine harvester as we go around that way and make sure that it's still running. It should be. So yeah, we've only got one field left this year to harvest after this one, which will be the canola. And then we'll see what we do after that. Yeah, I need to go and empty Mr. Sunflower after. like I say, the plan is to still start a new series is fairly soon, and get those all done and dusted. And get some new fresh stuff made there. Good. He's off and running again. Right. We'll just have a quick trip through the sunflower field. Go get in our lovely tractor over here. Then we'll pull up. We'll go get some pig food. Again, it works out cheaper for me to buy it. Then grow all the different crops myself. Just wondering what capacity is that trailer? Because that's probably going to be reset as well now, isn't it? Rudolph, you are 24.5 litre, 24,500 litres. Right, so that means I can buy 8 pallets. I want 8 pallets of pig food. That's going to be 24 pallets of pig food. No, I don't want 24 pallets of pig food. That's expensive. I want 24 bags of pig food, which is cheaper. Yes, a lot cheaper. And I want 8 of those. Thank you. Right, we'll go pick those up. And then we'll go feed pigs. We might need to come and do another run. Because obviously this will get diversified between all the different categories in the pig food section. So when I tip this pig food in, obviously the 24,000 litres is going to be divided up between base food, grain, protein and root crops. So there's quite a spare bit of spare capacity there. We can then look at maybe selling manure as well, because I've got my trailer parked up at the pigs. So we can sell some manure, which will probably offset the cost of buying their food. Soil composition, how are we looking over here? That soil composition, we are looking fairly decent. We don't need to do any ploughing. It's just going to be a case of straight come over here with the seeder, get oilseed radish put on the field, job done. And then we've just got that one field 17. Everything else is seeded and in progress. As far as actually planting crops next year, we're going to have to wait till the spring to do this field and 17, which means spring crops. What do we normally plant in the spring? Possibly corn, sorghum. Yeah, corn or sorghum are really the only two, because I've already got some oats planted. I don't need to do any oats. Canola's going to take too long to grow. If I plant canola in the spring, again, we're going to be in the same situation we're in now, where it's going to be harvesting in the winter. and we don't want to do that. We don't want to be harvesting in the winter. It doesn't look very realistic when we're harvesting in snowfall. So I'm trying, even though I'm not actually, even though, like I say, on this series I've not been playing with seasons, I'm trying to simulate seasons and remembering to plant stuff in the right months of the year. And again, for those of you that are new to the series and wondering why I'm not playing with seasons, it's because when I started this series, it was a start from scratch Let's Play, and I was originally working just as a contractor. I was just doing contracts all the time around the map for all the different AI farmers. And then obviously last year, at the beginning of the summer, Giants released an update for the game which completely broke the contract system in the game and caused all contracts to just disappear constantly all the time. You know, they're literally every day when the contracts were generated, within seconds they'd just disappear one by one off the screen. And as a result of that, I couldn't continue as a contractor. My Let's Play series was kind of broken. So we've ended up actually buying land and transitioning over to being like a an actual land-owning, land-farming farmer, which you know, was a good progression in the series. Definitely a good progression as far as things have gone. Get some pig food in. Tell you what we'll do, we'll have a screenshot. Ready for the thumbnail? Just remember to keep grabbing those. Like I say, if I can get another video, 2 videos recorded today, that'll be fantastic. And then I can switch to playing something completely different, which might be a little bit better for the Twitch audience, because I know there's not a lot of farm sim viewers on the platform, unfortunately, which again is one of the reasons why on this platform I want to diversify a bit and do different content on here, because there isn't a huge audience yet for, like I say, the game that I typically play and have spent the last, you know, 6 years or more playing, 7 years, and producing all my content on. There's a game I do want to have a look at today, Anno, which my friend has put me onto. I might also play a little bit of Last of Us again today as well. I'd like to play a bit more of The Last of Us that I started last week. It's had a couple of updates and patches since I started it, so hopefully it runs a little bit better, but it was still fairly intensive and resource hoggy when I was playing it last week, which caused some issues on the stream. I've also done a little, I found a little tweak fix thing you can do online. You can do for your NVIDIA driver. If you're an NVIDIA user, to get slightly better performance from Last of Us. So I've done that. I've done that as well. I've applied that as well. So it'll be interesting today to see if that has been fixed. And PigFood, like I say, combine harvester's quite happily running up and down over there, getting all the sunflowers in. We'll go grab the seeder in a minute and bring that over, ready to start doing the seeding operation of the oilseed radish. Or do I grab, no, I'll grab the planter. I'll grab the planter, I think, actually. rather than the cedar. Although possibly that doesn't work. Again, going back to what I was saying about my custom edits and tweaks, if I haven't altered what crops the planter can plant in the fill types XML or fruits XML, I think it is, I'm not going to be able to plant oilseed radish with the planter, am I? So yeah, I need to definitely have a tweak of that and check on things. But yes, it's a nice start to the week. It's a lovely sunny day. Sun is shining. Weather's nice. Already been for a quick trip outside today to go to the local tip to get rid of some garden rubbish from the weekend. It's also one of my friend's birthdays today, so shout out to Reese if you're watching. Happy birthday, dude. And in reply to your text message that you sent me last night or early this morning, you're definitely not old, dude. Not by a long way. You're not old. Don't forget, you're talking to the guy who turns 40 on Thursday. I've got quite a few years on you, dude. If anybody's old, it's me. I'm old. And the first thing I'm going to do Thursday morning as well, I've decided the first thing I'm going to do Thursday morning when I wake up is I'm going to text and message everybody I know, everybody in my contacts list on my phone. I'm going to message everybody that meme of Jamie Lee Curtis from Freaky Friday, the one where she's like, "I'm old." I'm going to send everybody that. Before they can get in with all the happy birthdays and all the old jokes themselves, I'm going to make fun of myself first. But yes, I hope you're all well out there. Those of you watching live currently, and those of you watching the video on the YouTube channel, hope you're well. Like I say, if you haven't yet liked the video, commented on the video, or subscribed to the channel, now's your chance to do so. And obviously, if you're here on Kick and you're just lurking away in the chat on the channel, don't forget to drop a follow if you've not done so already. Again, completely free, doesn't cost you anything to follow the channel, and it helps me with that affiliate grind, ladies and gents. You know, need to get to 75 followers if we can. That would be an absolutely fantastic birthday treat for me. What are we processing? I've got an email from somebody. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need to reply to that. Bear with me 1 second. Right. So yes, manure next. Manure next. Let's go make some money. Then we probably want to have a trip over maybe the donuts. Check on the donut. Check on our productions. I think, you know, we don't have much, but check on the donut factory, make sure that's still outputting, because that's going to generate move that stone picker, didn't I? Right, yeah, let's quickly check the productions. How are we doing for everything? We was having some issues, I must admit, with... that one's full. That's fine. Eggs. We got full of eggs the other day, and I was having lots of issues getting rid of the eggs, because this thing only holds about 5,000 litres of eggs. So I had to set it to selling. And I've had it on selling for quite a while. Try and get down the eggs. Okay, we've run out of sugar in our... donut factory. Right, we might have to take the box. And get some sugar and then load up the donut factory. Again, it's a bit of a weird one because the donut factory I don't think holds a great deal of sugar. I don't think it holds a massive amount of sugar. So I don't want to overbuy. I don't want to buy too many pallets and then not be able to get rid of them. Right, we'll go and empty from the cows as well, because we've got quite a little good amount. This is obviously Stevie's trailer, modded trailer. This is the one I added a couple of episodes back, just purely to help me in getting rid of the vast quantities of manure that all these animals are producing. Yeah, it's a shame though that the fill planes on this map are not brilliant. And stuff clips through bunkers and silage bunkers and the walls of the bunkers and stuff. That was one good thing I did enjoy about testing Stevie's Four Lakes map last week. When I was testing that, Stevie, on all Stevie's bunkers, all the bunkers on the map, whether it's BGA, farm, what have you, wherever it was, wherever it was occurring, there was never any issues with stuff spilling out of bunkers or glitching through the walls or, you know. I think Stevie needs to like share his secrets with the rest of the farm sim community on how he sets those things up, so other map authors and stuff can obviously fix the issues in their own maps. Make sure their own maps are as good. And we are getting rid of all the manure. So yeah, we could go down, grab a pallet of sugar or a couple of pallets of sugar, perhaps, and go visit the donut factory. We don't have to go terribly far to the donut factory because it's literally right next door to the store. Yeah, we could definitely do with putting some sugar in the donut factory to keep that running, because that's going to be one of our big income generators over the winter. As well as getting rid of all that pot. Right, we'll leave that to fill. Yeah, I can borrow this, can't I? Yes, yes. That worked brilliantly. Right, if I take my little box over here. Go down to the store, grab some sugar. We can fill up the donut factory, get that production running again. If there's any donuts at the donut factory, we can put them, we can sell them. And if the combine has stopped again because it's full, we'll quickly empty that as we head that way. And everybody will be happy. Everybody will be winning. And we'll be making lots of money. I'd like Delores to be a millionaire by the end of this series. We're at 937,000 now, without obviously buying anything else. I think Harvester Man has got full, so we need to go and just sort that out. Unfortunately, he stopped with his pipe in the crop, so we're just going to have to correct that ourselves. And there's a few little spriggly bits. Now I need to come round at the end and just tidy up at the end. Also we're at 37% full, which is nice. Right, he's off and running again. We'll leave him be. We'll leave him to his task. We'll go get our sugar, and we will then fill up the donut factory. Kickstart our production again. Now, is it under pallets or is it under bags? Have a look. I'll just buy 5, which will be about 15,000 litres, because I don't think, like I say, I don't think the donut factory holds much more than that. But we'll check. Friends just text me to say, Ken, I hope you have a productive day. I'm being productive. Definitely being productive right now. Like I say, it's the first time I'm streaming and recording at the same time. So hopefully this is all going well and I'm not completely destroying my GPU. Hopefully I'm not dropping too many frames or suffering any kind of encoding lag or anything like that. Like I said, I won't know, unfortunately, until I go to... What have I got over here? milk. Forgot I bought this. Forgot I bought this little diddly little machine. I need to move that, because if I leave that there, that no capacity for sugar message is going to just sit flashing on the screen the whole damn time. Leave that out there. There's not really any pallets of donuts to worry about. Although, to be fair, I can pick them up and move them, which is great. $4,440 for chocolate pallet of chocolate donuts. And then these are what? Strawberry donut. $4,143. That's all right. Right, I'm going to take this to the milk factory then. To the dairy. Oh, the milk factory. The dairy. And put some milk into that. Because it was starting to get a little bit low, wasn't it? Proper old school tractor this. A little bit unique, isn't it? A little bit of laggy there as well, the game was then, for a second. But yeah, evening is falling. First day of November is nearly complete. So we'll be definitely looking forward to coming back. Like I say, getting that sunflower harvest finished this month and then getting oilseed radish planted is the goal. As we run round here and do all these lovely little bits and pieces. Now my tablet battery has like died. It's already, my iPad is already down to 34% battery. I have to put a charging cable in it. Right, you should be quite happy enough to empty all of that into the dairy, because there's plenty of capacity. Whilst it's doing that, I'm going to say to everybody watching on YouTube, thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you appreciate it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you next time round here on Riverview. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Cheerio.